Hi. Hi, everyone. Um, I'm here this morning to kind of do the same thing I did yesterday evening when I did my live stream. But I didn't have all my ducks in a row on my live stream because I didn't really know what I was doing. But last night on my live stream, I made this little snappy journal. It's a snappy notebook journal. I'm calling this a snappy notebook journal. And it's got snaps. I didn't get these snaps put on last night because I couldn't find them. And so, but now I found them, so I got the snaps on there. But what this journal is made from is these. I had went to the Creative Reuse store, and they had packages of these um, samples of upholstery material. And so I bought a package of this size and I bought a package of another larger size. Well, out of this size is what I made this journal with the snaps. Now, this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I did it. Well, first of all, let me just show you this one. The snaps are really good. The snaps really hold tight. But there are 4 signatures in this journal. And the way I put the signatures in are each one of course is separate, but each one has got a magnet closure. Plain paper, heartstrings, sewing it in, stitching it in, and then this little flap goes over here, and then this one closes down. So that you have each section is that way. So the magnets will hold it closed. So as you're using it for a notebook or a journal, you can have each of the 4 signatures as a separate entity in itself. So you might have one for um, maybe you might want to keep track of birthdays in here. You might want to keep track of, I don't know, whatever you keep track of. You've got 4 sections to do them. And then as you see, it's fabric on the inside, fabric on the outside. Because what I actually do is put the first one together like this way, and then when I get all them on, I put this on the outside. So then we have it this way. Okay, so let me just go ahead and show you what I've done. Snap this one shut. I just love these snaps. And they're tight. I mean, them snaps, they're not going to go nowhere. They're plastic. The snaps. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose my colors. That's going to be my book. I think I'm going to make this one. I think I'm going to make this one it kind of look a little bit denim. And so I need one piece for the front and one piece for the back. Now, if you're making, everybody's not going to have these because you just can't buy them at the Walmart. But you can use any piece of fabric. And what I suggest you use is if you go to the Goodwill or a secondhand store of any kind, look at placemats and also look at valances, like for draperies and stuff. You can find, oh, excuse me, you can find very pretty, you can find very pretty um, fabrics by just using like the valances or the placemats because they're kind of a heavy fabric, and so and then maybe you might even find something that you wouldn't want to put double. You might not want to double, but I'm going to show you why I do the doubles. They've all got 2 holes in them because that's how they were put together in the in the in the packaging. Hubster took it apart for me. Okay, so I have 2 of them. Now for the covers of each one of the signatures, I'm going to use some paper here. Now, so what you're going to do is you want to measure, you want to figure out what size you want. Now, this piece of fabric is 10.5 inches by 5 inches. 10.5 by 5. So I'm going to want, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold. Okay, I know that I need 5 inches up here. Okay, this is 5 inches, so I want 4.5 inches. So I'm going to cut these pieces of paper. It's already 8.5 this way. And so I'm going to cut them. I want them to be 4.5 inches. 4.5 is how tall the covers, the signatures will be. 4.5 inches. Now see, now when you make yours, it's going to depend on what size your fabric is and what size your journal you want, your finished journal. So here I'm going to just cut these 4 because it's going to have 4 signatures. I don't know why that doesn't look straight. Let me see if I can get it straight here. There we go. And then the 4th one, and then just have 4 signatures. And now this is just going to be basic. You might want to make it into a junk journal, something, but I'm just going to show you the basic. Okay, so there we go. Now, these are going to be my 4 signature covers. All right, now I'm going to want, since this is, let's see, I'm going to want this to be folded at, let's see, 4. Okay, I'm going to fold this at 4 inches. Let me see. So I'm just going to go here. And I'm going to just fold that. Just give me a fold. You can use your bone folder and just fold. Fold that at 4 inches. Fold that fabric. Just give it a fold. Now, you might want to use an iron if you want to. Okay, I'm going to fold that at 4 inches. Then I'm going to fold another 1/2 inch. And so I'm going to eyeball a 1/2 inch there. You might want to measure it with your ruler and get it perfect. I just eyeball stuff. And so then, there. And so you can see the folds in there at that 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to go back down here to here, and I want that 4 inches. I'm just going to kind of go along with that front cover, so it'll be the same. 4 inches. So the back, now the back is 4 inches because that's going to be the back. And then I'm going to give it another 1/2 inch on this side. So that's going to be the right hand spine. That's just like the fold over part, see? So there you got that 1/2 inch here on this side and that 1/2 inch here on this side. This is going to fold over. So this is how it's going to be. Like that. All right? So then I want to get my covers, and I'm going to fold them to 4 inches. You can actually use your, I should use my, I should be a little bit more professional. I'll use my little score pal here. And so I'm going to, I'll go ahead and use this, and so then I will score that Did I do that right? See, now I'm thinking that 4 inches looks big over there. It doesn't look this big over here. Oh, see, I put that 3.5 inches. Okay, so I made a big fat mistake. What is this here now, Elizabeth? Oh, throw that one over there. Okay. Now let me get this right here. You know what? Now I'm going to go and use my scoreboard here. I'm going to go over here to 4 inches. Wait a minute. Just a minute. Let me check what I did on this other one. Let me check. Let me give this a look-see as how did I measure this one. Wait a minute, where's my inches? No, it goes this way. No, it goes this way. Oh, 3.5 is what I did. I need to start this movie over. Let me check something here. What did I do with my pages? I made my pages 3.25. Hi, Papa. Good morning. Did you just roll out of the bed, sweet muffin?
Yeah.
I was making a video, but I was making it all goofy. And so I think I should start it over. But I'm not going to start it over.
Okay.
Okay. I love you, darling. I already have my cup of tea here, so you don't have to fix me a cup of nothing. All right, love. Okay, I'll be in here just for a little while longer. Okay, I will. I always take my time. Okay, I'm going to go here to now. Okay, let's start over. This is a do-over now. Okay, the papers are 3.25 when they're folded in half. I want this 3.5. So I want these 3.5. So do I want that 4? Maybe I do. 3.5. Let me try this. If this doesn't work, then if this doesn't work, I'm starting this video over. I have to go on a do-over on this thing. Okay, so there I just used that and did a Bernie. What? I'm in here. You stay in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna. Then I want this one, so I'll put that line, that fold there. Then, okay, what did I say that was? 3.5, 3. 4 inches. Okay, so 4 inches. Let me see if this is right. If this is not right, I'm going to just shut this video off and start over. And then 4.5 inches. Oh yeah, I think this is right. Now, like I say though, you'll have to figure out your own self what size you're making, what size you want it finished, your finished size. And I'm going, yeah, this is right. This is how I want this. Okay, so that's right. So I just went 4 inches, 4 inches, then a half inch, then 4 inches, then half an inch. And then I got this flap over. That's going to have the snaps over them holes. Yes. Now we're cooking on gas. So now that's going to be, this is going to be the inside cover. So I just got to fold that like this. Okay. Then I'm going to take these. Now these, I'm going to cut them. I'm going to fold them at 3.5. Okay. So this is going to be 3.5. And 3.5. Like this. Okay. Right. Okay, and so then this will fold in and this will fold over. Okay? Now, and so that's what I'm going to do with these four, 3.5. See, I thought I had all my ducks in a row before I started this video, and I was feeling quite proud of myself. But my ducks were scattered all over the pond. They were not in a row. Now they're getting better. I'm training my ducks. Okay. See, the hubster woke up and come in here and give me a little peck there, and it gave me good luck. Okay, so 3.5. You got to understand too that I go and see now, and so I'm at level 68 in this game of life. I've told you that before. Unless you're new, I didn't tell you that before. But I am at level 68 in the game of life. Well, you know, close to 69. This is August. There are 2 more months. I'll be 69. At level 69. Now, this one I'm going to do a little bit differently. I'm going to have these ones flap over the outside. These ones I had flapped on the inside like this. But I want them to, these ones I want, this one I'm going to make it flap over on the outside. Okay, so anyway. So there's my 4 flaps. My 4 these. My 4 covers for my 4 signatures. Now I'm going to, all right, those are my 4 covers. We'll put them right there out the way. Now I got pages. I already cut my pages. Just a minute. I got to go like Bernie out the door. Just a minute. You think your dad's going to give you food, don't you? Okay, go right on out. All right, I had to let that poor animal out the door. Now, okay, so I'm going to take, I already cut my pages. These are my pages that's going to go. See, these part of the duck family was right in a row. So I cut these pages at 4.5 by 6.5. And then I just fold them in half. Okay, and I'm going to put, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay, I'm going to put 6. 6 pages, 6 papers, folded them in half. Now there's 12. And if you count both sides, 24. And then these will fit inside here. Yes, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I could maybe, no, that's right. That's good. Okay, so each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm only using copy paper. Now, if you like are a doodler and you like doodling, you might want to put some lightweight cardstock or something in it for doodling, because you might want one of these pages to be for doodling. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're fold them in half. Those ones will go in this one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these ones will go here. This is where these will go. Now, this will go in this here green one. Okay, now, okay, so there we are with those 4. Now what I'm going to do is, just as a little bit of a cheat, to hold my papers together, I use this long reach stapler, and I just give one staple right in the center seam there. Right in the center fold, I just put one staple. Then that kind of just holds them right on in there. And if you're doing a smaller one even, I don't know if you'd want to go much smaller, but maybe a regular staple would fit. Well, I don't know, regular staple might fit. I just so happen to have this one because when my son worked at the Office Depot, he called me one day. He goes, they have a long reach stapler on the clearance rack. Do you want it? And I said, well, yes, of course, because I want everything. And so he brought it home to me. So I had a long reach stapler. It's on the clearance rack. I think I still owe him for it. It's been about 8 years ago that he worked at the Office Depot. And it was right after he come home from Iraq. Okay. Now. Okay, so there I have a staple just in the center of each signature to just kind of hold it there until I get good and darn ready. Okay. Now I'm going to use my, this here, crocodile thing. I think that's what they call it. I'm going to put a hole. I'm going to put a hole in the seam, in the fold, one on each side. And I'm just going down as far as the crocodile goes on each one, like this. So I'm putting a hole, 2 holes on the seam, one at the top, one at the bottom. Okay, and I just got this opened up as far as it'll go, and then I can just put that hole there. But see, by putting that little cheat staple in there, it doesn't take away from anything. It just gives it a little bit of extra. And okay, so there. Now I got them holes in there. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to decorate my covers the way I want them. And what I do for the covers now, kids, is I use recycled greeting cards. Now, recycled greeting cards, you can come up with such beautiful images on a greeting card. So I found 4. Yeah, I can count to 4. That's fine. I found these. Put these out of the way here. Okay, now. And what I'm going to do is, this time I want this. See, on these ones, on this one here, I started by putting the image on the front. So I measured it to go on the front. And then the flap kind of messed up my front. So that's why this one flaps this way. So my image is complete on the front. Now, but on this one now, I want the image to be, the main image to be, I like this. This is like a painting almost. It looks like it's a copy of a painting, but I don't see. It was on a greeting card though. Okay, so I can see that I'm going to want my image to be 2 inches. You know what I could do? I was just thinking, if I make this image to be 2 inches, because that's where I'm at right there. 1, 2. So if I go 2 inches wide, let me check on here. Let me give this a, if this one is 2 inches, I'm going to cut that at 2 inches right there. And then I'm going to round the corners with just 1/4 of an inch round, which is good actually to do on used greeting cards because sometimes the corners get a little shabby. Okay, so then this front piece, this flat piece, I want that one to be, let me try 1.25 inches. 1.25 inches. Let's see how that looks. Now this one here, yeah, I think I'm gonna like that. Now, oops, oh, now wouldn't you know it, I would cut that. Oh well, it's okay. When you have something that's handmade, if there's a little glitch in it somewhere, it's acceptable because it's handmade. Okay, so now I want this. This is going to go here, and this is going to go here. So then that will look good. I'm going to like that. Okay, so now, oh, wait a minute. How am I going to do? All right, I'm going to need to have, where will I put, I need to cover up the magnet. Okay, so now I'm going to, so my ducks are still kind of staggered. They're not quite in a row yet. I got these little magnets here. And I like the little magnets. And I want to put, now this one will be no prob, Bob, because this one, I'm going to put the magnet. Okay. And then I use these little glue dots. Hopefully I got some in here. Yeah, I do. That's a good thing. It's a good thing I got some in there. Now, so now I'm going to put this magnet, put the glue dot on the magnet. See, you're supposed to be able to pull these little stickers off and then they'll stick, but I don't have good luck with that. They don't usually stick. So I use a glue dot. Okay, so I'm going to put the glue dot right there in the middle. There we go. Then I'll take a little piece of extra tape here, double-sided tape, and I'm going to put that over this magnet like this. Now I'm going to take the double-sided tape and I'm going to put it on here, onto this piece that I'm going to put there, and it's going to cover up that magnet. So nobody will see the magnet. Only be able to use the magnet, but not see the magnet. Let me cut that piece off a little bit there. Get a little bit more professional looking here. And I'm going to take this off of here, okay, and then I'll pull this tape cover, the paper off the tape. Now I'm going to put this, I'm going to center it in here best I can. You can glue it too if you rather. You can glue it if you would rather. See, now that is on there. Okay, so now I want to get another. See, one says plus and one says minus. See there? Now that one is right there. I just dropped it on there and it fit on there perfect. It went right in the right place. So I want, oh, I almost did that wrong, y'all. I don't want to do anything wrong here. I've never done anything wrong in my whole life. Yeah, right, Elizabeth. You're not going to believe that one. Okay, now I'm going to put that piece of, get that glue dot. See, that's right there where it belongs. I'm going to put the glue dot right here on top of that magnet there. Okay, and pull that off. Pull the cover off. Now I'm going to shut this like this and push that down there. And now that magnet is right there in the right place. I almost taped it to the wrong side. That would have been horrible. Now, see, now this is where I'm wondering. You know what I'm going to have to do? See, this is where. See, this looks good like this. But I need that magnet covered. Decline. I don't know that person. Scam likely. I don't know anybody named Scam likely. Okay, so this here. Okay, now what you're going to have to do is just kind of plan as you go, because as you can see, I don't have my ducks in a row. I don't even have any ducks. How can they be in a row if you don't have any ducks? Okay, so let me show you again here. I'm going to put this one. I made this one 2 inches. Oopsie daisies. I can't put you in upside down. Okay, there we go. Now, you know what I think I'm going to do here? What should I do here? I need something over that over that heart, over that magnet. And you know what? I was thinking, I love dogs, they're so funny. Oh, I have another piece of this same card. So if I go with this piece of the card and cut me another piece that's like 1 inch, I could go a little over 1 inch, 1.25 inches with this one too. Let me see how that works. 1.25 inches. So you'll have to play around. As you can see, you'll have to play around to get them to fit. But I want them, because I want this one to flap over the little flap to go over the big flap instead of the big flap going over the little flap. I just have to do it differently. So if I put this right here, it's okay, isn't it? Okay, so let me put my tape. Like I say, you can use glue. On the other one, I used glue. But I'm putting tape here just because I have it. I don't usually buy this tape, but I had a wonderful subscriber, Tammy, I think it was Tammy, sent me this score tape, Sue Quang, it says. Sue Quang tape. And she sent me that. She sent me like 4 rolls or 5 rolls. That was some, you know, there's some awesome people out there, awesome giving. I'm telling you, spoiled me rotten. I don't know if I deserve to be spoiled. Now I'm going to put this piece inside on this, so because I need something there that will cover up that magnet. We don't want that magnet to show. So there. Now that looks better. I like that one. Now see, if I was smart, I would have put this image in here, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's a craft. It's a craft made by a little old lady. Well, let's get the little out of there. Old, well, that just depends. Now, so then I'm going to use this one now. This image. Let's see. And I need it. What did I say I want that to be? I wanted the image to be 4 and a little bit less than half. 4 and a little bit less than half. 4 and a little bit less than half. And I keep telling myself stuff. So maybe should I make it 4 1/4? Yeah, I'll just make it I'll go like 4 that way. I made it a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to, I want to have then on the front of the, it doesn't matter which one I put it on. Okay, I want this lighthouse. Oh, I know. I want the lighthouse to actually be on this flag. So I'm going to put the lighthouse right there on that flag. So that one needs to be 1.25 inches. Is that what I said? 1.25 inches, yes. 1.25 inches. Because that's where I want the lighthouse. Right there on, that's going to go on this flat right here. See there? And then this house, I want this 2 inches. So I'll go to 2 inches. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. No, I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, that's okay. This is going to be 2 inches. I'm doing it the same way. And you all might, it depending on your card, you know. And then I need one more piece that's going to go over here because I needed that house there. If it was long enough, if the house was over here and I had more there, I could have just cut it to fit that whole thing. But it's not going to work that way, so I'm going to just do it this way. So I'm going to make this one 1.25 inches as well. Okay. Or I could have used this and got that little house in there. Do you see how my mind works? It doesn't. Yeah. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do this. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do that. Now, I have my front. I'm going to, oh, here's my corner rounder. This might take too long. I thought well, you know, I guess most people kind of look first to see how long a video it is, and if it's too long, they just kind of pass it up and go to a shorter one. I don't. I kind of like long videos, but I know a lot of people don't like long videos because they just don't want to sit there. But you can fast forward through it if you want. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of corner rounding these pieces. See, last night I was on live for 2 hours making one of these. I got it done in less than actually the 2 hours. But, okay, this is going to go here. Okay, so now I need my, see if I didn't run my mouth so much. But I am a mouth runner. I'm telling you, I just don't know when to hey shut, I guess. And so, I thought about going on live again this morning and doing the same thing, but then I thought, well, no, people will think I'm a dork. I don't want people to think I'm a dork. Now I wonder, oh yeah, I want to put this right here. There we go. Yeah, nobody wants people to think they're a dork. I don't want to be a dork. Okay. Now, I've got other things I want to show you too, but not today. You're not today. I'm not going to keep you today. Now, you don't have to watch it. You know, I make these full-length videos, like I think I'm in MGM Studios or something. And you know, you could hit pause and go have lunch and then watch it again. And see here, I'm just putting this tape over. See, I spent half my time just getting my ducks in a row. Here, ducky, ducky, duck. Okay, so there I'm going to just put the lighthouse right there. I just love lighthouses. I just think they're so awesome. I just think lighthouses are awesome. I used to collect out lighthouses, then I got bored with them and quit collecting them. Okay, so I'm going to put that one now. This piece. There's a lot of things I used to collect. I used to collect cows too. I had a lot of cows, and I still have them, but they're in a box. I think I'm sending them. Yeah, I think so. The hubster has to go out today anyway. And today he's got to pick up my medicine. And so I think I'll have him drop off. Because I took all them cows off because I had them way out like in the kitchen on above the cupboards, just there's a whole bunch of space up there. And I just had all my cows up there. Well, I took them all off. I was thinking about having a yard sale, but I said, oh, what the heck. I don't want, that's too much work for me when I could be crafting. So I'm going to send them over to the thrift shop. Because the thrift shop that I bring stuff to anyway, they like to help out people. They're really good. They're really good about helping people with, like their electric bills and stuff. See there, I just dropped that on there. Whoops, whoops, where'd it go? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. It must be in the floor. Now you would think when you drop something, it would just go straight down. Oh, my dog is breathing so heavy. Well, on second thought, let me just get another one. Okay. This time I'll be more careful. Plunk. See how it fit right on there? Okay, it just fit right on there. My dog is... I got this little dog. Her name's Sammy. She's sleeping there at my feet. But she's almost 18 years old. And... yeah, I think she's getting rusty and cranky just like I am. Because, my parts are getting all, like, rusty and stuff. Because of my... oh, I just did that wrong. I just did that so wrong. That don't go there, Elizabeth Marie. Now I got that tape on there where I don't want it. Okay, wait a minute. I got to try something new now. Just a minute. Now, when you make a mistake... it's the first time in my life I ever made a mistake. That's the first time in my whole life. I'm lying. Okay, so I'm going to put this to cover up my mistake. I'll just make another little thing here. Yeah, my little dog's 18 years old. Not 18 years old. She's almost 18 years old. And for a little dog, that's pretty old. But yeah, me and her both are getting kind of rusty and, we need an oil change, lube job, all the whole thing, New transmission. It wouldn't hurt. Okay, so I'm putting this inside to cover up, because I got that tape there where I didn't want it because I was running my mouth instead of thinking. Instead of thinking, I was running my mouth. Okay, so that can go in there. That'll cover up that piece of tape because I want, now where'd I put the magnet? Okay, here's the magnet. I'm going to go right there. Put that magnet down there. Now it's in the right place. Now, Elizabeth, you are cooking on gas. Okay, so then, now I'll put this, see, now this is where I want to put this here. Piece of tape. That's where. And so now, I'll put this right here. This go here, this go there. Then you do the disco dance. Oh, Elizabeth. Boy. I am just showing everybody how goofy I am. Goofy but smoofy. Goofy to snoofy. Okay, now. Oh, no, there's my trash can. I set it way over there. Why not put it way over there when I got my trash over here? Okay, so now I'm putting this. You would think that each one would go faster because I'm learning, But no, not in my life. I got one speed and it's slow. I got slow speed. There we go. Now, we fixed that one. There. So those two are done. I only got two more to go. So, and these other two will be the same. So you could fast forward if you really want to. If you really want to. It'll hurt my feelings, but fast forward. Just get over there. Now, so now I have, let's see, this card. This is pretty here. This is pretty. Let's see, how will I cut this one? Let me get my cutter upper. Let me get my cutter upper thing. I like this little cutter thing. I had another one that I liked really well too, but I had it so long that this handle was wiggly and wobbly, and so I bought a new one here. I already got paint on it. It's going to be there forever. Okay, now let's see if I were to put, let's see, I want to have some of that rainbow in there. Will this rainbow go this way? It's going to go this way. You know what I think? Oh, I know what I think. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this, so I'm going to get that 1 1/4 inch off. Oh yeah, that'll work. I'm going to cut that 1 1/4 inch off of there because I need that on the side. Then I want, now if I go like this and put this right here, yeah, that'll work fine. So, but I want part of that rainbow. Okay, so I'm going to cut this here, right to there, and then I'll cut it at, oh, wait a minute. I need to have that bench. Oh, I got to get a little bit more off of here. I've got to take a little bit more because I don't want to lose the whole bench. There we go. So now I'll go and, you know, sometimes I just make a little mark and then cut it instead of measuring. Measuring is like overrated. Okay, see, that's good. That's good. All right, now, and then I'll corner round that with a 1/4 inch corner. See, this is how I could have done the other ones too, just like this. And okay, and then this is gonna go here, and I'll just cut this right here on this. Now where's my little niche? Oh, there it is. Okay, this now. Yes. Now you're doing better, Elizabeth. Sometimes I feel like I gotta send myself to my room until I learn how to behave. Gosh. Okay, now let me put this on here. I'm putting the sticky dot there. We're going to put that right there in the middle, like this. And then I will put this little piece of tape. I don't know how some crafters just don't end up with a mound of things when they're crafting. I end up with the big fattest mess and lose things as I'm moving along. Okay. And so now I'm just corner rounding, corner rounding, corner rounding. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And then tape. I might put some of these in my Etsy store. Yeah, I might put these in my Etsy store. I might put some of these in my Etsy store because somebody might want to buy them. And then I'll have money to buy more crafting stuff. Go back to the I can go back to the Creative Reuse store. I gotta call down there and find out what days they're open. It's down there in St. Petersburg. That's down south of us quite a little ways. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on here. Okay, now then I'm going to, the next thing I'm doing is to get this one and drop it on there, see? And it landed right on that magnet. This time I'm not going to knock it off into the floor. So now I need another sticky dot. Oh, Elizabeth, don't throw things across the floor. I can't even get over there for all the junk that's there. Okay, now I'll put this sticky dot on here. And yeah. And then flip it over like this. And it'll stick right there where I need it. Boy, now. See how I'm getting smarter in my old age? I'm already 30 minutes older than when you first seen me. Come on. Okay, so now, don't tell me I don't have any more of these glue dots. That is not a good thing. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I'm getting this. Getting this. Now, I'm pull that off of there. Oh no, I gotta put my glue, my tape on the back of this image. Now, if you think I'm doing this goofy, if you think I'm just wasting your time, let me know in the comments below, because I like comments, even if they're rotten. Yeah, not really. I don't like rotten comments. If you take the time to comment, though, hey, that's just like amazing. And you can like or unlike, I mean, thumbs or thumbs up or thumbs down. It doesn't matter. Because it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to put this now on this front like that. And then see now with it closing on the front, it still matches just fine. It's not like it just clashes. I don't want anything to clash. Okay, I'm going to just throw these papers in the floor. You didn't see me do that. Okay, so then there, I have 3 of them done. Aren't they pretty? They're just pretty just like they are. And then I have this piece. Okay, now here, I like this. Is this going to be big enough? Let me see. I think so. Kind of wrinkled up here, so I think I'll... Okay. Let me get this wrinkle off of here, because I don't want the wrinkle. I want that wrinkle to disappear. Okay, so then this can go here. Will I still have enough? Yeah, I will. Okay, so this is going to go here. I'm going to cut 1 inch off of here, just 1 inch. Wait a minute, let me see. Let me look at this again. So if I cut that right there, yeah. See, you have to wiggle waggle on things sometimes. Squiggle squaggle. I'll put 1 inch and 1/8. Okay, so that, then this one will go here. Yeah, because it'll still cover up the, it'll still cover up the that. Yeah, it'll still cover up the magnet. So, and, yeah, so that'll go there. And this will go here. And yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Do I want this to go here and cut that right there? Yes, I do. I want to cut that right there. Yeah, that'll be pretty much. Don't worry, this is the last signature. So I'm moving right along. Warp speed of a snail. Moving right along. Well, I can't believe, we went to Alabama last week because my granddaughter got married. And it seems like we waited and waited and waited and waited for the day, you know, to go up and watch the wedding. Now the wedding has happened, the wedding is over, and it's like, oh, darn, it's over. It's over, it's over. But boy, was it a pretty wedding. Mm-mm-mm. The weather was perfect. They had outdoor shenanigans going on. And yeah, they had outdoor wedding. The weather was beautiful. Dang. Now see, I don't have any more of them sticky things. Okay, well I'll just cut a piece of this tape. I'll make a sticky thing out of the tape. Yeah, their wedding was outdoors. Oh my goodness. The weather was perfect, which was amazing because here in Florida it rains and storms every day lately. And I was hoping, boy, I hoped in Alabama that that the weather would be nice. And it was beautiful. And then on the way home, soon as we passed the Alabama line into Florida, it started raining. Started raining. I mean, storming, thunder, lightning, the whole shooting match. But they had beautiful outdoor weather. And we were in the place we were at. We was at a lodge in Livingston, Alabama, the Covey Run Lodge. That's where we were. And it was beautiful. Oh, man. We stayed there 3 nights, 4 days and 3 nights. It was just awesome. I pretended it was my house. It was nice. But climbing them stairs to get to the upstairs, because our bedroom was upstairs, yeah, I'm over that stuff. Good thing there was a rail. I could just hang onto the rail and sort of pull myself up each step. And then my great granddaughter, she showed me how to get down the steps because she's a year old. Everybody was worried about her because she'd climb up the steps and then scoot down the steps. But she showed me how to scoot down the steps. I said, Ella Grace, I think I could do that just like you. And I did. I scooted because I didn't want to fall down the steps. And they were scaring me. Them steps were scaring me. So Ella Grace showed me. She's just a year old. Everybody was saying, oh my gosh, Ella's on the stairs again. She's going to fall. Nah, hon, leave her be. She's done been up and down them 400 times. She'd be fine. She'd climb all the way up the stairs and then scoot down on her little butt. She was so cute. I miss her so much. I wish I could either live up there by them or they would just move their butts down here. But yeah, I don't think that's happening because the Hubster's family, the new Hubster, all of his family's up there in Alabama. And yeah, so I think they'll stay up there. And it is a nice state. My granddaughter's going to start school. She's going to, she decided she wants to be a nurse, so she's going to start nursing school. So she's going to be a nurse. She's 25 years old, so she's good. Oh, wait, I got to put that other. Oh, almost forgot that part. Because I was running my mouth. Just like always, running my mouth. And so, yeah, that's what I do. Run my mouth and lose track of everything. Don't even know what day it is half the time. because I'm running my mouth. Okay, just a second. I gotta peel this and poke this. Put that on that magnet and go over here and stick it down. There, now it's right in the right place. I don't usually use magnets, but I have magnets and I've had them for like so long. I may as well use them on something. So I'm using them on here. Kind of gives it that like fanciness. That's what we're looking for, fanciness. Okay, here we go. Now that one, see, that looks good, doesn't it? Yeah. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we got the 4 inserts that are going to go inside of our book here. Our. See how I say that? Our book? It's mine. All mine. No. I might put it like for sale on my Etsy store. I don't know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is now I come up with this is where I come up with the cover now. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to poke. I'm going to get this punch again. And I'm going to punch holes. I'm going to punch 1 and punch 2. And I'm going to punch 1. Actually, I really only need to punch 1 because even just 1 would be fine. But I'm putting 2. Punch 2 holes. And I don't know why them got so uneven because I thought I put all that in straight. Now, this is the inside. So, what I do now is I get my thread, this. It doesn't matter what color, and I'm using pink. Because it's there. Because it's right there. That's why. That's the only reason. Now, I'll take this here little needle and put some of this thread in this little needle. I could probably poke it through the hole without a needle, but that's too much work to it. I don't do much in the line of work. So now I'll go to the middle, see, because I punched them 2 holes there. So I'm going to go and I'm going to poke that through this hole, and I'm coming back through the hole below it. Simple. This is a very simple process. Okay. Then pull that through there. Simple. Just sit there and then tie a knot. And you tie a knot there. I'm going to just tie a knot. And that has got that tied tightly. Well, not yet. Not till I get the knot done. Now I'm going to pull this. There we go. So now I have 2 strings there, and the strings aren't finished until you make, oops, oopsie daisies, that fell on the floor. It's a good thing I have a floor, otherwise stuff still be falling. Now I need 4 hearts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 hearts, because we don't want to just let them just hang there like that, like goofy. So I get me a little spot of glue and put that right here on the end of this string. And then put another heart on top and sandwich that string in the middle. So they're then heartstrings, see? And just that little extra piece of string, we'll just nip that off. And then another little heart. Because I think all the strings needs hearts on them so they can be heartstrings. There we go. That one's tied in. Okay. There we go. That's magnetized inside there. Then the next one, we'll get, let's see, is this enough string? I think so. Let's check. And we'll go in this one. I'm using that same hole there. I'm putting 2 signatures in each hole. Okay, and then come back through here to that hole. Pull my string all the way. Oh yeah, it's long enough. There we go. And then we tie it. Tie it in there so that signature cannot run away from home. I want to make sure it's tied in there good. Do the double knot there. And there we go. We'll do that. Okay. Then I gotta cut me some more. Get me some more hearts here. And 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts for them. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there to the finish line. We're close to the finish line. I don't even want to look at my computer screen to see how long I've been on. There we go. And if you watched me last night, you know, I'm repeating myself because this is what I did last night on my live stream. And so, but I was thinking that doing it the second time, I could explain it a little bit better. There we go, heartstrings on that one. Magnetize that one, that's magneted together. Now we need some more string. And the needle, Elizabeth. There. I was wondering where I put the needle. It's right there. Right there it is. Okay. Okay. Whoop. There it is. Now we put this one on. Now I'm going to put these 2 into the other set of holes. Because see, I put 2 on each side, 2 holes on each side. So this one is going to go in here into this one. See, so 2 signatures went in one set of holes, and 2 signatures will go in the second set of holes. I'm going to put I don't have that planned for this one yet, but before I list these up in my Etsy store, my fancy Etsy store, I'm going to make a tassel thing on it, like a bojangle. I'm going to put a bojangle on it, so there'll be a little bit of something fancy. There we go. Now, cut that right there. Then I need me some more hearts. I love hearts. I think hearts should be on everything. Hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now 4. Okay, so we now, it feels a little floppy, doesn't it? Maybe I didn't tie that very good. I didn't pull that very tight. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do something. Pull this back out of here. Because I didn't tie it tight enough, and it was just too floppy. We can't have flopping going around in here. Okay, let me do this again. Because that one, I just did not tie that one tight enough. And so I just retie it. I just restring it like this. I don't know if I'll put this video up. Right now I'm thinking, am I going to put this video up? Well, let me look. I've already been an hour and 10 minutes on this thing. Yeah, I may not put this up. Or maybe I will put it up, but nobody has to watch it. I can put warning, long-winded movie. I could put a warning and a disclaimer and stuff. There, that's better. Because this has taken me just as long as it did last night. It did. Last night, I thought I'd go quicker. I thought I'd go quicker since I'm well established in knowing what I was doing, but I don't know. If I wasn't doing this though on video right now, I'd have probably got up and went in there and raided the refrigerator and stuff like that. And I wouldn't have got this all done at one time. But if I'm on video, I get it all done at one time. Well, almost all done at one time. There we go. Now, oopsie daisies. That went crooked. We can't have anything crooked here. Let's get that straight. Get that straight, little hearts. Okay, now, there we go. And then we have only one more to tie in. We won't be here much longer. Don't worry. I'll be done before your birthday. I can't believe I'm going to be having a birthday pretty soon. Well, not pretty soon. I'll be at level 69 on my birthday. I'll be level 69. I probably wouldn't even need to punch holes in the fabric because I could have went through that fabric just with my needle. And I punched holes already, so it's okay. They won't show, though, you know what I'm saying. You know I'm saying. Okay, now let's see. Tie this in a knot and get that tight. Hopefully. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? It broke. That shouldn't have broke. That shouldn't have broke at all. Maybe it's this. That shouldn't have broke. I've never had that trouble before. My glue just fell on the floor because I'm on this wiggly ironing board. Okay, now, wait a minute. I gotta get my glue. Where is it? Oh, I gotta get all the way off of my chair. I need to have my grabber in here. I got one of them grabbers. Oops, my unicorn horn. Ouch! Now I hit my head. Lord have mercy. I swear. Put my unicorn horn back on because I can't think without my unicorn horn. Oh, now I gotta punch more hearts. I know by now y'all's bored to death. You're probably thinking that woman needs to get a life. Which I do have a life. Right here. Just creating something. And so now I have purple hair. Did I tell you I have purple hair? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I kind of looked out of place at the wedding because everybody was dressed up so fancy. And there I was with my purple hair. And I had this, like, 60s dress on with a necklace that didn't match. And I had my leggings on underneath the dress because because my legs is so ugly, and so I have to wear leggings, and I was a laughing stock actually. What? You know, see now I got it like something's too tight. You know what? I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna just now. What color? Did I have another one out? No. Oh, this one is gonna be on the outside. Well, let's put this one on the outside. Whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the outside. Line up them holes right there because that's where my snaps are gonna go. All right. So now, should I glue this or should I tape it? I'm going to tape it first. Now my unicorn horn doesn't want to stay on. I can't think if I don't have my unicorn horn on. I have to have it on. My friend Susan Hill, she sent me this unicorn horn, and if I don't wear it, I can't think straight. Okay, I'm going to put these right here like this tape. But I'm also going to give it a little bit of glue here, like this, okay, to get this here part started, because this is going to be the outside now. I'm going to line up them holes, because that's where my snaps are going to go. And then, let me see, I'm just going to run this tape down here. Run a little bit of that tape like this. And then put this like this. See, that's how poochy in there. I didn't mean for it to be poochy, but it is. Okay, so then I'm going to just pull this tape. The tape will hold it, but I don't think it'll hold it a long while. And so, so I'm putting the tape just to hold it, and then the glue will really hold it. See there? I'm putting the glue there. There we go. And then put this down like this. There we go. Now see how we're cooking? We are cooking on gas now. Throw these in the floor where they belong. And then this one in the floor. And then I'm going to put this piece of tape up here, like this. And I'll put this piece of tape right here, like this. Okay. See, my video, I can't tear that. My strength. I used to be strong like bull, and now, no more. I'm not strong at all. I'm a weakling. I am a weakling. Quickling. Okay, now. Let's get this. I'm going to get this off of here. And this off of here. And this off of here. And this off of here. I'm taking the top off of the tape so the tape is staying sticky. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a little bit more glue. Like here. Right there. Everywhere. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this over the top. Line it up. Like this. Now, this is, now, there we go. Now I take my pinking shears, these. Do you see that string going to the floor? You know how much stuff I got on my floor? A lot. I got, so see, because some of this paper was showing. Well, we don't want that to show. So chip that off of there with the pinking shears. And on this side too. just to even it up, make it even Steven. Ooh, that's rough on the arthritis right there. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to show you how this is like cool. This is cool. Just a minute. Where is my thing? Oh, here it is. These snaps. If you, well, where is the tool? Elizabeth Marie. Am I getting on y'all's nerves? I'm getting on my nerves. That's pretty bad when somebody gets on their own nerves. Where is that? Did it fall on the floor? Yes, it did. This is the tool. This is by Dritz. You go buy it in the sewing section of the Walmart. And but you can get white or black snap. Well, I guess they come in different colors too, but at the Walmart they only had black and white. And so I got some blacks and some kind of whites. But now some people told me you can get them in different colors. So they have this piece, and then there's this piece, because the innie piece and the outie piece. There we go. That's the innie piece and the outie piece. Some people would say male and female, but I don't like to do that. It almost sounds nasty. And so, but there's a innie piece and an outie piece. And then I need 4 of these pieces with the little pokey thing on them. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get them all in before I lose something. Now, with this tool, with this fancy schmancy tool now, I'm going to put the outie pieces here, because I'm going to use the hole that's already there. And then I'm going to put that's the innie piece, what I call the innie piece. And then you just take this little tool and smash them. I give them a good smashing. Okay, and then just smash it. Smash the pliers. And then there it is. That's smashed in there. So then I take the other one on this side. See, it looks almost like a plastic thumbtack. And then this piece has a hole in it. You push that hole on there, kind of hold that, and then put the tool on it that works like a pair of pliers. Make sure you get it on there, because sometimes you can, well, sometimes I can. Oh, what happened here? Oh, it didn't go right. Why not? Why not? Oh, and it broke this piece. See there? That's because I didn't think I had it on there straight. But there's more. There's more pieces. I'll just get me another. Now see, you got to get that pokey thing in there, and then you got to get this on there. Okay, and then you go with the tool and make sure it's lined up. There we go. Now that felt better. And that smashes them nice and tight together. So now I want to put the other side of the snap in. So what I'm going to do is they give you this little pokey tool. It comes in the kit. See? Because see, I'd already had holes here. See? So now I'm going to poke a hole here. All right? And the bottom, that'll go through that little hole I just poked. That thumbtack looking piece. And then this is the top, other half of the snap. And so Oh, I don't know if it's the top or the bottom. I guess it doesn't matter. So there we go, and I'll smash that on there. Okay, there. Now I want to make sure this one lines up over here. So I'm going to take my pokey tool and poke it right there where I want that to be, which will be right here. So I'll poke that hole in there with the pokey tool. Then I'll get that thumbtack looking piece and I'll put that through there. And then I'll get that top piece and put it on there. Oh gosh, my arthritic hands are beginning to screaming now. Okay, now I'm going to smash it on there. And now there it is. There it is. That's, gosh, my unicorn horn isn't holding my hair out of my eyes. Now, so there it is. I kind of like that color. It's like a burgundy color. And, but now this one here, I'll keep this one for myself because I don't have my inserts aren't tight enough for my liking. So I don't know if there's a way I could, there is a way I could probably change it. But then my stitches would show on the outside, which I guess with the stitches on the outside, that wouldn't be so bad. Now see this one, I got all them in there nice and tight. I don't know what I did last night that I didn't do today. But those are cute as ever. And then I'm going to make a, they're all going to have a dangle on here too before I put them as for sale. But I got to fix this one. I got to do something. So I haven't perfected it yet. Now, I bet you all will be able to figure out how to perfect it. Okay, now, not that I know I kept you long enough because it's been an hour and 27 minutes. So, but I always read at the end of my videos. And I just opened this up and it says, it's okay. That's a good thing it says that. Okay. It's okay to be afraid of the things you don't understand. It's okay to feel anxious when things aren't working your way. It's okay to feel lonely, even when you're with other people. It's okay to feel. It's okay to feel unfulfilled because you know something is missing. I'm sorry. Even if you're not sure what it is. It's okay to think and to worry and to cry. It's okay to do whatever you have to do. But just remember, too, that eventually you're going to adjust to the changes life brings your way. And you'll get to the point where the life you live is full and satisfying and good to you. And it will be that way because you made it that way. And that was written by Lane Parsons. And the book is You're Stronger Than You Know. Words of hope and encouragement for someone living with a chronic illness. Which I gotta go do the breathing treatment thing. Okay, that's it. And I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me and for being here with me. And where's my mouse? And I can't find my mouse. And did I drop it in the floor? I'm finding my mouse. I can't turn this off until I have my mouse. Oh, here's my mouse. Okay, so I thank you so much. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out with me for an hour and a half, and watching me do what I barely know how to do myself. And just I just love having you all around. And so may God watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.